Hello again, and welcome back to Saving Often. This is Rick, and we are in the clouds. On our last episode, we transformed into a wolf, and we did some stuff in a town. We saved a baby snake from a shop, and now we're here. We took a potion that gave us wings, and now we're here in the clouds. So, one thing that I want to do before we go any further here is I realized at the end of the last episode that I was not keeping up with the Goblins news, and I do want to go back and read the ones that we missed. I figured this would be a good way to kind of recap where we were. So, we went to the inn, we saw Winona, and then we went to the town. The news article for the town reads, "When the city sleeps. There is nothing interesting in the border city that allows to reach Foliander Island. There is a short age of everything, as no ship can leave or reach the area. Only at the alchemists and at the grocers can I find help." The page for the shop reads, "The Company of Wolves. The captain that gave me a letter for his so-called friend, the grocer, tricked me again. While searching in the grocery, I started feeling funny. I was strangely transformed, probably because of that wolf bite." Probably indeed. The Big Cooking is an article about the alchemy lab, and it reads, "The alchemist entrusted me with his lab. What a mess. I'm going to make myself a wings potion. To reach Foliander Island, I have to drink it. It's the only way, but I am missing a few strange but important ingredients." And now here we are in the sky, a cloud between the teeth. "Genial, I fly. I am in sight of the islands that border Foliander. On one of them, I met Ouya, the magician I first saw in the magic pommel. He tells me how Winona was changed into a butterfly." Of note, we have not yet met Ouya, but we will be meeting him soon. The little snippet that gives us a preview of our next screen reads, "Play Robo-Telematic Battleship, Dr. Asimov's ultimate invention." All right, so here we are in the clouds. As mentioned, there is our friend Ouya. Let's take a look around this screen and see what we have. We've got some sandbags. These geysers are clickable. There's a knife in the ground. What looks like next to a goat is a ballast. And the nacelle of this balloon is a meteorologist over here with his inflator, as you do. Over on this island, a stain. Down here we have a fishing line, a hole in the clouds, our friend Ouya, the sun, a corner of a cloud, nice little pixel hunt there, a tuft, and a stone. This way leads to the country of Foliander. Well, let's see if I can head over there. I can. So this is the way to the country of Foliander. I don't remember this at all. Before we get into this scene, let's go back to the clouds. Start picking up some things that look like they can be picked up.
I'll be able to do some fishing. I hope I still have a good hand at it.
Okay, so you can't just take it. Fine. What about this knife? Got it. Oh, we have Fulbert in our inventory. I still have our golf club, our lucky coin, and the Growixer. Good to know. What of this geyser? Okay, we can cover this geyser to activate this one. I'm willing to bet we can throw a sandbag on there. Like I said, you can't put a sandbag on there. What about this one? No, can't do that either. And I can't do anything there. Okay, so we'll just keep the sandbag for now. Oh, and that kicks up over there. All right. And I don't suppose I can put the sandbag on this hole. No, I cannot. Not sure how that goat's going to come into play, but I guess we'll find out. If I click on the ballast, can't do anything there. How about the nacelle? Can't do anything there. What about the inflator? So this balloon flies in a very specific pattern. It flies over here, then over to Ouya's island, then over here by this tuft. Let's speak with Ouya.
Hello, I'm Ouya the magician. Winona has talked a lot about you. The meteorologist gave me a ride and left me here, but the tide went up.
Okay. Well, I can control Ouya, but he's stuck here. So something tells me I'm going to have to do something with that balloon. Let's try speaking to the meteorologist.
Big boom, big boom, big boom, big boom.
This is Bod's meteorologist. He has to foresee the royal rheumatisms.
Big boom, big boom, big boom, big boom.
This is Bod's meteor...
Okay. That doesn't help me a ton. What about this tuft? Can't do anything with that. Can I take the stone? No, can't take the stone. Can I take the corner of a cloud?
It's a cloud heavy with rain.
Okay. And what about the stain?
This thing is so tiny, I can't see it with the naked eye.
For some reason, I'm wanting to say that used to be called a minute speck in the American version. It was minute something, because it's where I learned the word minute. About this hole.
It's full of sawfish down there.
Sawfish, you say? I suppose you'll take one.
It's full of sawfish down there.
No, you won't. So I wonder if I have to go fishing for that sawfish. Oh, there's a stone over here, too. Can't do anything with that. Alright. Let's see. I don't suppose I can fish with my golf club? Of course I can. All right. Oops. Nope. Right-clicked. Let's go fishing.
I can't catch anything. I need some bait.
Okay, you need some bait. Well, what would make good bait? I don't see anything immediately obvious. I'm afraid it's looking like we might need to go to the next scene. Now I can cut a sandbag off of there. Does this inflator do anything different? Nothing new. And Blount doesn't know what to do with that balloon. Okay. So, oh, can Ouya? Oh, Ouya can ride it. Oh, okay. Well, that's handy. Yeah, and that reveals a giant. Okay. Getting somewhere.
His feet are cold.
Poor fella. Yeah, let's try inflating another balloon and see if we can take Ouya further. Wonder how we'll solve his cold feet. Oh, you know, I never did look at the sun. I think I can... Fine. Let's try getting Ouya a little bit further. I hate that the balloon sounds like a rusty hinge. Okay, can you do anything with this stone? Oh, that makes a bridge to over here. That's useful. But I need to find a way to get him over here, I think. There are no other places to cast a spell. Okay. Oh, can you do anything with this cloud? Nope. Okay, fair enough. Well, it seems as though I'm not left with many choices. So I may have to move on to the country of Foliander. So let's see what we've got here. Do a quick scan. We've got a telescope, a horse in the clouds, that's cute. There's a noose here, which I can't seem to interact with. A piece of cheese. The colossus. A column. The Colossus's trophy collection. For Bayless in a cage. A talking robot. Machine. The control of the crushing robot and the control of the catapult. That's a shovel. An emblem. Unless I'm missing something that appears... Oh, a field glass. Okay, that appears to be everything. Lord, I don't remember this screen at all. I remember this trophy collection, but I don't remember anything about it. I remember this machine vaguely. I think I can take this emblem, which I believe was a coat of arms, and...
This is his employer's coat of arms.
Yeah.
Big boom, big boom, bow.
Okay, so that turns the catapult. Probably sends Blount to a different place.
This machine works in a strange way. It's too much for me.
Okay, he can do nothing. Okay. What can I do with the crushing robot? Ah, I can break a stone. Okay. Bing, bang, bong. Probably there, huh?
If I could put it out of order, a grain of sand should be enough.
A grain of sand? To put it out of order? Why do I want to put it out of order? Oh, Ouya has no inventory. He's not a materialist. I didn't realize I had selected Ouya. Well, I've got a sandbag. Which does me nothing. Can I do something with the knife? That seems dangerous. Fulberts? No, not Ouya. I said Fulbert. No, he can't help.
Heads!
Neither can my coin. Okay. So it seems like we can't get anywhere there, and I doubt I can take this field glass. Let's see what happens if I try. Okay, it's about what I expected.
He wants me to let him work. He has to stop the ships. It seems damaged. I wonder what it was for.
Damaged robot. And what about for Bayless?
There is justice, for Bayless got caught by Colossus.
Good.
He has an idea how to eliminate Colossus. Saw the column of his hammock.
Well, we'd need a sawfish for that.
He has an idea how...
Okay, well, that's a little helpful. This does mean nothing. Let's try talking to him with Ouya. Okay, well, that got me nowhere. That's odd. So if I use Ouya on the trophy collection, a ship sails out and the Colossus presses the button which makes the machine work and fires the catapult. So Blount suggested that we could make the machine stop working. I don't know why we want to do that, but we can also just put Blount on the machine and see where it sends him. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay, well. Okay, let's see. We can control the catapult with this button. I said we can control the catapult with this button. There we go. So what happens if I do that? Oops. Nope, I did that out of order. No, no, no. The catapult. Click, click, stand, and we'll send Ouya down here to control the catapult. And now let's set sail to a ship and see what happens to Blount. There's one more position that we can send him to. Oh, okay. Well, that puts him up there, so I can get the cheese.
This stench is offensive to my delicate nostrils.
Bear, big boom, bear.
Well, Blount won't take the cheese.
Big boom, bear.
This stench is a...
And we can't get Ouya up there because it requires being on the catapult and he has to send a ship away. So I'm willing to bet we have to deal with this colossus, get Ouya on there, and then have Blount press a button. That sounds about right. But first, we're going to need to try the last setting here. Once, twice. Let's see where this takes me. There's not really anywhere else that I'd want to go, but we'll find out. That seems useless. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get a hold of a sawfish. Unfortunately, didn't really get anywhere. I suppose I can try to have Ouya talk to the colossus. That doesn't work.
Boom.
No, there's also a telescope here. I didn't check that.
There! A ship!
Bear.
Okay.
Big boom, bear.
So all that does is show us that he fires a catapult at ships. So I wonder if that implies that he was the one firing the rocks at our ship. Huh. Okay, well that makes some sense. Doesn't get me anywhere, but it makes sense. Well, I'm at the point that I feared I'd be, which is being stuck. Okay, so I can weigh the balloon down. Interesting. Alright, so I wonder if I have to add more sandbags to it to do something. gets it over here. Still doesn't help me, though. Okay, so something in my memory tells me that I need to get this giant to blow the balloon so that Ouya comes over here. And then maybe comes up to talk to the meteorologist? What can somebody do with the sun? What can somebody do with the corner of a cloud? Ah. All right. So I pulled the cloud out. Okay. Okay, so I have to bring the balloon over. So you grab the balloon. Quickly, I'll have Blount stab the cloud. Ah, that's what the goat does. All right. Well, I believe I can have Ouya hit this stone. So now we at least get a passageway back. But now I have a new problem. Got this goat. Well, let's head back over here. And see if there might be something, anything that I can use. I need to get rid of this column. What does the news say over here? Forbidden Planet. Dear Ouya and I, we discover who is responsible for the famous bombardment that prevents navigation here. So I was right. This brute follows the orders of Queen Xena and stops all the foreigners, for Balus is already a prisoner. If you're allergic to pollen, there is only one remedy: hibernate at blossom time. Okay, well, that didn't help us too much, but at least it confirmed my suspicions that this jerk is responsible for taking down my ship. I'd try Ouya on the telescope, but I don't think it's going to help. No, of course not. Oh, you know, I can get him up there. I can indeed. Because I can use the telescope. I see. I can use the telescope to convince the colossus to fire a rock. And it would help if I press the button. Okay. I do love the Colossus's reaction, though, when he hears ship. No!
There! A ship!
Okay. So now Ouya can draw a worm out of the cheese. Okay. That'll be my bait. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. We have our bait. Let's send Blount up and see if he's willing to suppress his hatred of the cheese in order to retrieve the worm. A sentence you would only say in a point-and-click adventure game. Oops. I don't think that I did that right. I think I just fired him into the sunset. Yep. Sorry, buddy. Let's come down here and correct that. No. Come on. Ouya. There you go. Bring Blount back down. Oops. Nope. There we go. Hop aboard the shovel. Ouya clicks the catapult and then fires off a ship. I half expected to look over and see the worm gone because it was a timed puzzle.
He seems to love the stench around here.
No, I bet he does. Well, can we do this? Awesome. So now we have a baited hook. And with that, we can probably retrieve a sawfish. Then come back over here.
Without his helmet, Colossus will knock himself out when falling.
Wait. What? Oh.
Without his helmet, Colossus will knock himself out when falling.
I see. So we have to get rid of his helmet. Well, I wonder if I can distract him with the ship while Ouya casts a spell on his helmet.
There! A ship!
Not quite. Not quite. I wonder if I can... I don't know if this is going to work, but let's see. Can I put a sandbag on the shovel? Of course not. Now, Blount flew up here. Maybe Ouya will crash into his head? Let's see. That's Cheese Island. And that is toward the Colossus. I'm thinking I have to use that setting to hurl something at him. But I'm not sure what else I could put on that shovel.
There! A ship!
See if this does what I think it will. It doesn't. Okay. It does nothing. Oh, that looks like a coin slot. Maybe I can pop a coin into him.
Heads!
Of course not.
If my hands were lighter, I could repair it.
If my hands were lighter, I could repair it. What's that supposed to mean? I wish I could chuck... Oh, maybe I can. That controls the crushing robot. And that lets me manually load a rock up, right? So maybe I can just pitch a rock at his head.
Big bear, big boom.
Alright. Maybe this will work. Let's see. Got it. Okay. Hell yeah. Time for a rude awakening.
Come on.
Before doing this dangerous thing, I must free Bizoo.
You must free Bizoo? Who the hell is Bizoo? Who in the hell is Bizoo?
Big bear, big boom.
I kind of want to chuck another rock at his head.
Bear.
Okay, I have an idea. I still have this fishing pole. I wonder if I can use it to get this field glass. Aha! Of course. Why wouldn't you go fishing for
Big bear, big
a
boom.
telescope?
Bear.
Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Cool. So we have a field glass. I think I can use that over here in some way. I'm thinking possibly with the sun. No. Okay, then maybe with the stain.
This is Bizoo, a migrating fly bug. She is so cold.
Okay, well, there's Bizoo. Ugh, I hate finding out about a puzzle before finding the parts of the puzzle. Like, I don't know. I feel like that can easily be avoided because Blount had no idea who the hell Bizoo was. Well, frozen Bizoo, huh?
This is Bizoo, a migrating...
Okay, so how can I warm Bizoo up? Well, that's going to require somehow that I get Ouya over there. It's got to. It's the only thing I can think of is that I've got to get Ouya over there. But how? I've got the field glass. Is that all that it's for? Is just to see Bizoo? Well, now we start the good adventure game ritual of getting a new inventory item and then clicking it on everything you possibly can to see if there's an interaction you're not thinking of. I don't know what that interaction could possibly be, though. Can I... Ah! Aha! Good old-fashioned adventure game sociopathy, chucking a sandbag at a defenseless animal to progress on our quest. Awesome. Well, at least now I can get Ouya over there. Alright. Fly back over here. Get Ouya to the precipice. Hop on the balloon. Stab the cloud. Okay, now I think I can prep Ouya atop this geyser. You know what we're going to do. This is saving off, and we're going to save. Because if this is the wrong geyser, for some reason, I don't want this game to make me go through all that all over again. Awesome. Okay.
Big bear, big boom, big boom, big boom, boom. Big bear, big boom.
Okay, so he can't hop in from there. I can probably cut these sandbags off and send him up to this precipice.
Bear, bear.
Don't bow me. Do the thing. There we go. Okay. Fill the nacelle with the last bag. That should be enough to get Ouya down to here. And finally, we got him from here to here. So he can warm the Bizoo. Happy bug.
Finally, she is warm now. To thank me, Bizoo suggests that she should travel with me for a while.
All right, cool. Well, there's Bizoo, so now maybe we can deal with this colossus. Tired of living in his shadow. Sawfish on column.
My future is most uncertain. This time, how shall I get out of here?
Well, I have control of Ouya, and Blount is in a
Now
cage.
it's time for me to show you the extent of my skills. You'll see what you will see.
Oh, I'm staggered. Okay, I'm bowing.
What the... don't remember this at all. Well, I guess that makes my hands lighter. Oh, I can deal with shadows. Huh. Now that is interesting.
Boom, big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big boom.
Seems that colossus is allergic to pollen.
Bear, boom, bear, boom, bear, boom, boom, boom.
He says that I am only a shadow of myself.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Bear, boom, big boom, big boom, bear, boom, boom.
Before, the robot announced the arrival of ships. It's missing a piece.
I wonder if I can get a piece out of here.
If I could put it out of order, a grain of sand should be enough.
Oh, I can't go get a sandbag. Oof. I hope I didn't need one. Can't imagine I did. Don't suppose the Bizoo can go into the robot. I don't have to put the Bizoo in the machine, do I? No. Okay, good. Good. And now I'm going to be trying everything on this again because I'm in a new state. No.
Boom, big bear, big boom, big bear, boom, big.
Seems that colossus is allergic to pollen.
I do think this is pretty clever here, how the shadow, it's kind of made to look like that's his ear, but it turns out that's his nose. I don't know. I just think that's kind of clever. So he's allergic to pollen. Does a Bizoo count as pollen?
Big bear, big boom.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I do remember this. Oh, hey. I remember this very well. How interesting. I can't leave this screen, so whatever I have to do is here. I think I can go through his ear and out of his tooth? Oh, that's gross. No, out of his other ear.
He had a huge grain of sand in his eye. It must hurt him a lot.
Really? That's seriously where we get a grain of sand? Not from one of the infinite sandbags that we chucked into a hot air balloon. God damn it. Alright. Let's try pulling on the hair in his nose. That creates a tear. Oh. Well, that wasn't fair. All right, let's deal with this tooth. Interesting. piece of a toothpick. I think we can prop his eye open with that. This is a very gross screen. No, no, no. Toothpick. No, toothpick eye. Eye. What happens when I touch this wart?
It feels good to rest for a while. Well, that's not all. Let's work.
Let's try that again.
I see that fatal grain of sand, but I can't reach it.
That's so gross. God, this whole screen is just so bizarre. Okay. So jumping on his nose causes him to scratch his nose. Obviously, we're trying to get the grain of sand out of there. Okay, that gets me on top of his brow. But now what? I can go back to the catapult after all, huh? To the face of Colossus. What else is there to do here? I can create that tear, but I feel like his eye needs to be closed, and the tear needs to come from his other eye. So how can I achieve that? I could try pelting him in the face again. I don't think it's going to help, though. Is there anything else in his mouth? Okay. Use this toothpick somewhere else. So what else might be useful? No? Okay. Okay, I can do something there. Now what if I pull on this hair? Same thing.
This grain of sand would be useful to Blount. I must extract it.
Unless the toothpick in the nose is a red herring. Oh, what?
This kid is so cute.
What is going on?
What an inextricable jungle.
What is going on? Oh my god. What? I'm beating up fleas with a toothpick. This game is just so unnecessarily violent toward creatures that haven't done anything to you. I don't think it's going to be this easy. Like I said, pretty straightforward. Okay. Okay. Now let's try this again. That gets us down here. But now what? What did we just accomplish? What on earth did we just accomplish? I mean, that gets us back to the ear. Oh. Okay, that's odd. Alright, so we had to... Okay. Okay. I see. So we have this grain of sand on his nose. So that's what we had to do, is prop the eye open, get the grain of sand from behind, then clear this so I could kick the grain onto the tear. Wow, I had forgotten all about this scene.
Here is the grain that will ruin this machinery.
I love Bizoo. I forgot all about Bizoo, and I love Bizoo. Okay, so there's the grain of sand that was just in that man's eye. So let's toss it in this machine.
The fatidical grain of sand has been placed. Now let's start the machine.
Fatidical. Fatidical. Fatidical.
No.
We are causing so much trouble for this guy. let's use this gearing on this fatidical hole.
Bow. Bow.
Okay, there's a grain of pollen in the robot's mouth. Now I have to, assuming I have to use that on the colossus because he's allergic to it. Oh boy, we're back to Bizoo. Okay, so that's why we have to use the nose. Okay. And then let's shove the pollen up his nostril. See what happens.
It doesn't hold.
I have no idea how this is going to help. But let's try it. Okay, so how do you get out of his nose? By going through his ear? This asshole. There we go.
The pollen grain is too big. It doesn't pass.
Okay, maybe not. Can't do anything else with this eye. Can't shove it up there. Can I put it on his wart? No, that would be ridiculous. Oh, there we go. That's what I have to do. Now that it's stuck there, I'll hop on the neck and I'll just shove it through. There we go.
Watch out! He is going to sneeze! Help!
Thanks, Bizoo.
Surprised, Blount easily obtained a meeting with Queen Xena, who was flattered that he was coming from so far away. All of a sudden, the light of the moon entered the room.
Colossus Tecrasibus. Labyrinthelle.
Belle, poubelle girl.
Godas Mami Garou Ami. Labyrinthelle. Mimorpionibus.
Papoulipette. Papou, pépette.
Mi Piti Garirari. Glou 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 glou. Glou glou glou.
All right. And now we're back to Wolfie. We have our friend Fulbert. And that audience with the Queen just went horribly wrong. That is going to be where I wrap up our game for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I apologize if any of this was a little bit more of a drag than the other parts. I'm having to really think about this game again. And, again, there's little things that I can remember. I can remember scenes that are coming up, but I don't really remember any puzzle solutions. They're kind of slowly coming to me as I see them. But this is a hell of a ride, so thank you again for joining me. I really hope you'll be back again for part 5. If for some reason you jumped into the middle, there's 3 other parts besides this that you should go back and watch, because this is a very charming and bizarre game. If Bizoo atop a colossus is face shoving pollen through his nose to access his nostril was not indicative enough of that. Anyhow, thank you again very much. I hope you'll join me again for part 5, and remember, save early, and please, save often.